Hi, I'm Jake Mayday.
And if you need a hand, I'll pick you up. Pour yourself a drink and some company you can trust. Oh, you can tell us anything, we'll keep it quiet. And if you need a ride, I'll pick you up. Take you for a drive, we can ride until the morning light burns through whatever's eating at you. Sometimes shit sucks and it's real rough. I've been there before and ooh, I can tell you, I know you'll make it through. We'll pour you a drink, put up with your shit, try and talk you down from that ledge you're hung over with. I'll carry that weight that's hanging over you. And if you need space, I'll give you miles. Miles and oceans, causeways and continents. And if the ground shakes, if a tidal wave comes and sweeps you away, well, I'll be your door frame, I can build you a raft. Sometimes shit sucks and it's real rough. I've been there before and ooh, I can tell you, I know you'll make it through. Pour you a drink, put up with your shit, try to talk you down from that ledge you're hung over with. Carry that weight that's hanging over you, that's hanging over you, that's hanging over you.
I grew up in the suburbs in Northern Virginia, and there was just like nothing to do. You know, it was like I could go to the mall again. Like eventually, Van Skate Park shut down, so I wasn't there. And also, that was like even more expensive than going to a show. So it was like, all right, I guess like, especially after I could drive, you know, I could just like go on an adventure. I was going to shows like every weekend, and that got kind of expensive. So at first it was like, you know, can I like grab some equipment, like get real friendly and figure out if I could like sneak in that way. And then it was like, well, if I'm with a band, like if I'm taking pictures, you know, like I could get in that direction. So by the time I was like 16 or something, I started shooting bands. I've been playing since I was like 13, and in like 2005 I recorded like a 6-song EP that'll never see the light of day. I played a handful of shows back then, like with like Allison Self when she was starting out. She always yells at me when I say that like my first show was 1.5 years or 2 years ago, because she's like, no, like you played with me like 6 years ago. With the music stuff, like, you know, it's on a flyer, like people know what's up, like walking in the door. With the photo stuff, you know, in the last month I've had 2 images printed, like one in Razor Cake and then one in AP, that for one reason or another went uncredited, or were credited wrongly. But it's one of those things where I'm still so excited that like, okay, somebody thought that was good enough to like throw in like some national magazine, great, you know, like, but it really, it's way harder to try and like get any kind of reputation doing photography work. Carl from Sundials and I have been working on this magazine, Draft Dodger, for the last like year and some change. The running joke among all of our friends is like, so when's that coming out? It's really taken a minute, but the thing is that it's going to be pretty solid quality. It's a magazine about DIY music and DIY punk stuff. We've got, you know, like solid features. We've got columns from all kinds of folks. We've got comics coming from everywhere, like Philly. We've got people in Ohio that sent comics. We've got so many things that are coming together, and that should be out before Stay Sweet Fest or right around the same time. And it's called Draft Dodger.
How long have you been living like this? How long have you been living like this? No one to catch you, no one to see you fall. How long have you been sleeping like this? How long has it offered no relief? Did you fall down in the middle of Broad Street? Did you pass out by the time you reached Cary? I know some nights it's as bad as it seems. I know some days it gets worse than I believe. I know some nights it's as bad as it seems. I know some days it gets worse than I believe.